So happy Monday. Good afternoon to anybody that is joining, and welcome to another round of Meditation Mondays. My name is Juliana Collins, and I am a child and adult outpatient therapist at the Anti-Violence Partnership of Philadelphia. And so again, a warm welcome to anybody whose first time it is joining us for Meditation Mondays. And then if this is not your first time, then I want to welcome you back. And I'm really happy that you're here. So this week, I would like to guide you through a meditation that focuses on bringing your mind back from thoughts. So thoughts are part of everyone's human experience, right? We all have thoughts. You don't need to push them away in order to practice. Learning to bring your mind back from its thoughts is the practice. But, the question is, how do you let go of thoughts once they've pulled you in? And so this exercise offers one way to unhook yourself from these thoughts and simply let them be. Without pushing the thoughts away or denying their presence, you can remain aware of the thinking mind while still remaining unattached. And so again, that is going to be the practice today. So I'm going to invite you to follow along as I guide you in this meditation. And remember, there is no wrong way to meditate. All that you need is yourself, your mind, your body. So I'm going to invite you to take a second to settle in, and then we can get started. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to settle into a seated posture. And you can either close the eyes or you can keep them open with a soft gaze and just have a focus in front of you. And I'm going to invite you to start to notice the energy in the mind and in the body. As you come into a period of mindfulness practice, you may notice the energy of your day resting in the mind and the body. And because the mind may be active, the body might also be active. Your body might feel worked up, or you might notice a bit of lingering anxiety, for example. Think of a shaken snow globe with all that energy swirling around. As you rest, the little snowflakes fall gently to the ground. Think of yourself as a snow globe, and every snowflake as a thought. In this way, watch as each and every snowflake falls to the ground. Don't force yourself to calm down if you are feeling a little more anxious right now. Just let it happen slowly and let the relaxation happen organically. After a minute or so, bring your attention to the breath in the body. Choose one spot where the breath is felt easily right now. It might be the center of the chest, it might be the abdomen, the shoulders, the nostrils. Observe the physical sensation of the breathing body. Observing the breath for a moment and bringing the mind back when it wanders. Stick with the snow globe visualization, and as thoughts begin to rise up, observe as they slowly settle back down, just like snow in a snow globe does too, right? So you're going to continue with primarily just focusing on your breath and keeping that visualization of the snow globe as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And I'm now going to invite you to open your awareness to include your thoughts and your general mental state. And so it's a little different. Instead of returning to the breath when the mind wanders, notice what the mind is doing. You may notice yourself planning, fantasizing, figuring out, or replaying experiences. Whatever you observe the mind doing, just let it be. When you recognize a thought, what happens? Try not to encourage the thought, but don't push it away either. This is all sort of just about letting what happens to the body be organic and happen organically. Just allow it to be and allow it to go on its own. See if you can watch the passing of the thought as it follows its natural trajectory and as it leaves the mind. And so I'm going to invite you then to now return to the breath and focus on your breathing until you notice that another thought comes up. Notice it, watch the thought, and come back to the breath again. Notice it, watch the thought, and come back to the breath. Continue with mindfulness of the breath and the thoughts. Notice when you're lost in thought or when the mind wanders for some time. If self-judgment arises, notice that just as you would any other thought. You can always return to the breath for a few moments to ground yourself back into the practice. And on that note, I'm going to invite you to take, let's say, 2 intentional deep breaths in through the nose. And out through the mouth. At your own pace, right? Whatever feels best for you. And I'll give you the space to take one more intentional deep breath in and then letting that breath out. And I'm going to invite you to bring your awareness back to the space that you're in. And if your eyes were open, if your eyes were closed, I'm going to invite you to open them now. And if they were already open and you had a soft gaze, just bring your awareness back. And so my hope is that you found value in this practice. Again, this is just a tool that can be used to help you bring your thoughts back and to focus on the present when you notice your mind wandering. Use your breath as an anchor, and then you can also use that visualization of a snow globe to help you if that worked for you. And so before we end this Meditation Monday, I would like to remind you that we at AVP, we are here and we care about you and we would love to hear from you. And so our offices are still physically closed, but we're available for counseling services, for witness and victim services, and more. I would like to add, which is really exciting, that we are starting short-term crisis counseling for those that have been affected by protests in the city. And so if you have any questions, you're interested in services, whatever it might be, please reach out to us either via email or phone. And so our email, it's avp@avpphila.org, or give us a call, and that number is 215-567-6776. So again, my name is Juliana. I really hope that you were able to find some value in this meditation. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay cool as it starts to get hotter, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.